It's sunrise over the Pacific Coast Highway. A watercolor blur of orange and violet stretches across the sky, the first golden rays reflecting off rippling ocean swells and painting the asphalt with fire. Coastal mist swirls in the cold air, a shifting veil that reveals, within the hush of a world just waking, a duo of contemporary icons. To one side, crouched in resolute solidity, stands the 2026 Toyota RAV4, athletic, rugged, the explorer's companion. Its muscular haunches and all-terrain stance announce a readiness for anything, the sort of vehicle steeled by decades of real-world adventure and loved for its dogged reliability. Beneath a nearby palm, poised with folded elegance and a dash of aristocratic nonchalance, the 2026 Toyota Crown Signia gleams like a silk kimono. Smooth lines, arching roof, sculpted chrome, and a badge with deep Japanese prestige. It's a crossover, yes, but no ordinary utility vehicle. Here, the engineer's calculated order meets the designer's brush, crafting not just a mode of transport, but an invitation to the higher planes of daily living. Two sides of Toyota's future vision, alike in engineering, but worlds apart in spirit. The RAV4, the adventurer, the perennial favorite of families, explorers, and commuters who demand versatility and trust. The Crown Signia, the aristocrat, channeling the brand's luxury ambitions from Tokyo to Los Angeles and setting a new standard for attainable elegance. Both step onto the winding road ahead, a test not just of horsepower or screen inches, but of philosophy. In an era where the car is more than metal and rubber, where it's a digital cocoon, a personal statement, a partner for the journey, these two Toyotas offer us a profound question. What do we want from the cars that shape our everyday horizons? Today, as the engine notes rise in the hush of the morning, the challenge is set. It's Toyota's adventure versus Toyota's artistry, RAV4 6th generation versus Crown Signia. Let's discover who really owns the road ahead. Historical context: the RAV4, the crossover legacy, and the Crown's modern rebirth. Rewind to 1994. The world's roads were different then. Sedans still ruled Europe and America. The SUV was strictly an outdoorsman's tool, and the notion of a compact crossover seemed almost heretical. But Toyota sensed a shift, a desire for one car to do it all, merging the security and ride height of an SUV with the maneuverability and economy of a family hatchback. Thus the RAV4, recreational activity vehicle, four-wheel drive, was born. In its boxy, stubby, eager form, the first RAV4 was an SUV for the every person. Unpretentious, easy to handle, ready to be filled with surfboards, muddy boots, or shopping bags. Through each generation, the RAV4 evolved. Each new iteration brought more comfort, more safety, new engines, and finally, electrification. By 2016, as the 4th and 5th gen models accelerated the march of hybrids, the RAV4 became the best-selling SUV on the planet, a role model for rivals across the globe. Enter 2026, the 6th generation. Gasoline-only engines? Gone. Toyota's TNGA, Toyota New Global Architecture, is now universal. Every RAV4 is a masterpiece of hybrid ingenuity, with plug-in options bringing full electric range and advanced usability for the toughest trails. Toyota's goal: to create an SUV that's planet-friendly, urban-capable, and still absolutely unbreakable in the wild. It's a bold next step for an icon, one that cements the RAV4 as both an heirloom of practicality and a pioneer of the electrified age. But what of Toyota's more rarefied pursuits? The Crown badge in Japan has always whispered of privilege. Once a dignified sedan reserved for executives and government officials, the Crown's legend is as much about craftsmanship as engineering. Fast forward to the 2020s, and the Crown evolves for a changing breed of customer. No longer just luxury sedans, but bold, high-riding crossovers. The Crown Signia takes the lessons of Toyota's hybrid mastery and infuses them with lounge-like comfort, visual drama, and worldly refinement. Both today's RAV4 and the Crown Signia share a bloodline, built upon an evolved TNGA platform, committed to hybrid leadership and brimming with passive and active safety technology. Yet, their missions diverge. The RAV4 remains the trusted family explorer, an all-terrain ally happily caked in mud. The Crown Signia is Toyota's overture to globetrotters craving comfort, status, and the serenity of Japanese luxury at a rational price. In these two vehicles, Toyota's split personality, robust and rough or sleek and serene, finds its fullest expression. The challenge now is to see just how far each can take their credo on the journey from past legend to present-day excellence. Exterior design analysis, athleticism versus elegance. The first sunlight glances off the RAV4's brawny bodywork, deeply sculpted flanks, a bluff nose, squared wheel arches as if chiseled from volcanic basalt. There's a newfound width to this sixth-generation RAV4. The stance is low, anchored, and the floating roof effect, courtesy of contrasting pillars, delivers visual dynamism. The grille bears a geometric pattern, flanked by slim LED matrix headlights that stretch back along the sculpted hood. The fog lamps and underguard hint at genuine off-road aspirations. The RAV4's design DNA is unmistakable, purposeful, honest, just aggressive enough to look ready for rough tracks without veering into caricature. Aluminum roof rails, blacked-out A-pillars for better sightlines, functional air intakes, they all signal that this vehicle is built for more than just curb appeal. There's a shock of color available too, a vivid green, burnt orange, or steadfast blue, each amplifying its sense of adventure. Down the side, 19-inch wheels fill the arches with confidence, and a subtle upsweep at the rear fender leads the eye to a hatchback tail that's both practical and athletic. The rear is a study in upright design, a squared tailgate for maximal cargo capacity, LED taillights with a Y-pattern signature, and a new integrated spoiler that adds a dash of urban style. Opposite, the Crown Signia makes a very different entrance. Here, the lines are softer, more suggestive of movement and grace. Its face is slim, accentuated by a broad chrome bar and narrow headlamp slits that sweep into the fenders. The hood flows without interruption, while the crossover silhouette reveals a coupe-like roof arching into a sculpted tail, elegance personified. Toyota's design team has lavished chrome accents along the window surrounds and lower bumper, creating a kind of halo effect. The Crown Signia's door panels are softly contoured with a harmonic interplay of light and shadow, and the metallic accent wheels, 20 inches on the limited trim, glint in the changing sun. Lights are a motif of intention as well. The Crown's LED signature glows like a katana edge after dusk, crisp and refined. Paint options include deep sapphire blue, platinum silver, and, uniquely for 2026, a new two-tone glacier black roof. The Signia's exterior whispers of senses refined, rather than demands attention. In both vehicles, Toyota's latest TNGA platform affords a longer wheelbase and broader stance, yielding generous proportions without feeling unwieldy. The difference is philosophical. The RAV4 is a call to adventure, its styling serving purpose and strength. The Crown Signia wears its confidence gently, favoring sculpture over aggression, Japanese harmony over American bravado. Each communicates their intent before you ever turn a key. The RAV4's shape says, "Let's go anywhere." The Crown Signia quietly proposes, "Arrive and do so in style." In a world where so many SUVs feel interchangeable, this contrast is more than skin deep. It's a visual promise of the drive to come. Interior and technology, crafted for use, designed for experience. Step into the 2026 RAV4, and a world of clean, practical form greets you. The dashboard is robust, squared off, dominated by a dual-screen setup, a 12.3-inch digital cockpit ahead of the driver, with a massive 12.9-inch central touchscreen angled for perfect reach. Physical buttons, not just digital tiles, pepper the control surfaces, each click precise, engineered to work even with gloved hands on a cold alpine morning. Materials are a quantum leap up from prior generations. Soft-touch surfaces, sturdy seat upholstery, available in leather, synthetic softex, or rugged cloth, and contrasting trim finishes create a feeling of reliability. There's a satisfyingly mechanical action to the drive mode selector, a tactile joy in the knurled knobs for climate and volume. The scent is subtly new, just out of the factory, mixed with traces of eco-friendly plastics and non-offensive adhesives. Ventilated front seats come standard on higher trims, as do heated rear seats and steering wheel, perfect for cold weather commutes or mountain escapes. The center console offers abundant cubbyholes, wireless charging, and USB-C ports. Panoramic sunroof shades glide open at a brush, filling the cabin with light. The seat adjustment memory recalls driving positions at the tap of a finger, and the new power tailgate operates via subtle foot kick. No hands needed for overfull grocery runs or muddy boots. In contrast, entering the Crown Signia's interior is more like stepping into a boutique hotel. The design flows without interruption, door to dash to center console, a symphony of padded surfaces and luminous trim. The seating is lower, lounge-like, and enveloped by luxurious synthetic leather, with accent stitching and available two-tone palettes, cream and slate, burgundy and black. You notice immediately how quiet it is. Toyota has packed in acoustic glass, thicker insulation, and automated ambient noise cancellation. Buttons have a satin finish with gentle resistance. Everything you see and touch is a study in refinement. Wood or metallic accent inlays, ultra-soft armrests, velvety lining inside the door pockets. The Crown Signia's 12.3-inch infotainment display is framed by an artful dash arc, at once minimal and advanced. Wireless connectivity is standard for both Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and the limited trim adds a 9-speaker JBL soundscape, transforming every drive into a private concert hall. Climate control is dual, optionally tri-zone, controlled by gently backlit toggles that click more like fine watch gears than traditional car buttons. The rear seats recline, the ambient lighting bathes the cabin in your chosen color, and the smell is a subtle fragrance formulated to evoke Kyoto's autumn forests, earthy and calming. Both vehicles feature Toyota's latest infotainment software. Voice recognition now is context-aware and actually understands long sentences. Over-the-air updates keep the tech current, and navigation is cloud-based with real-time traffic and weather overlays. Safety Sense 3.0+ in both means you get advanced lane centering, radar adaptive cruise, collision avoidance, blind spot with cross-traffic braking, and even remote parking assist for tight urban squeezes. Where the RAV4's cabin feels like mission control, purposeful, robust, field-ready, the Crown Signia is your private oasis, designed to cocoon and calm, to smooth the edges of any journey. Powertrain performance and driving feel, tested by element and experience. The 2026 RAV4 embraces its adventurous legacy with a trio of hybrid powertrains. At its core is a 2.5-liter naturally aspirated 4-cylinder engine paired with Toyota's latest hybrid system, a setup that has in various forms powered everything from family sedans to full-size SUVs. For 2026, the RAV4 drops gasoline-only power entirely, moving into a future where every journey is electrified. There's a traditional full hybrid setup, available in both front-wheel and intelligent all-wheel drive forms. Power is robust, up to 191 horsepower in ABU guise, thanks to paired electric motors and a clever planetary ECVT. For the first time, a plug-in hybrid arrives with a hefty 22.7 kWh lithium-ion battery, delivering up to 100 kilometers, over 60 miles of pure EV range on the WLTP cycle, long enough to cover daily commutes or silent off-road forays. Total output for the plug-in hybrid, a muscular 320 horsepower, making it the fastest RAV4 ever built, faster even than a base Supra from a decade before. There's real utility too. The e-Deed system uses an extra rear electric motor that steps in instantly for torque vectoring on loose surfaces, smartly decouples for highway cruising, and can even split rear power to aid in sharp off-road maneuvers. The result, whether you're climbing forest trails, crossing gravel riverbeds, or slogging through a Munich winter, the RAV4 always feels composed, planted, and eager. The steering is nicely weighted, electric assist, but with tangible feedback. Acceleration, especially in PHEV trim, is urgent but never frantic, hitting 60 in a reported 5.3 seconds in the GR Sport. Brake feel is progressive, a marked improvement over older hybrids, while the ride is firmer than rivals, but never punishing on rough roads. Cue an off-road test. The RAV4 hunched on loose rocky soil, hill descent control active, the hybrid motor's subtle electric whir barely audible over birds and wind. Each wheel is monitored and adjusted in real time, so precise you can feel individual tugs of torque as the EAWD wrests grip from mud and scree. In trail mode, with the sun shining through open canopy above, the RAV4 climbs, dips, and squats, never missing a beat. The Crown Signia, by comparison, is not built for mud and ruts. Its strength lies on open tarmac, silk-smooth highways, and the long rhythm of a continental cruise. Its hybrid system, also built around a 2.5-liter 4-cylinder, kicks out a combined 243 to 240 horsepower, running smooth and nearly silent at city speeds. All-wheel drive is standard, not for boulders, but for sure-footedness in rain slicks and winter snows. The ECVT is tuned for instant electric torque off the line, building to a composed surge for overtaking maneuvers. On the open road, you notice the sumptuous isolation. Acoustic glass hushes wind noise, the hybrid powertrain is almost invisible, and the supple suspension glides over expansion joints. Acceleration is brisk, 0 to 60 in about 7 seconds according to instrumented tests, but here the numbers don't capture the charm. Twist the drive mode selector to sport, and the Crown Signia leans into corners with dignified assurance. Neither a sports car nor a rolling sofa, it prefers poise over drama. Tested on Highway 1, the curves wrapping over the ocean cliffs. Steering is lighter than the RAV4, with less road feel, but the handling is confidence-inspiring. You glide from turnout to turnout, JBL concert playing softly, the world outside barely intruding. The ride is a revelation, more Lexus RX than mainstream crossover, and the only complaint is engine drone at high RPMs during sporty driving, a reminder of the car's hybrid 4-cylinder heart. Both vehicles share Toyota's latest hybrid advances. Post-2025, every new Toyota hybrid features modular batteries, rapid charge modes for plug-ins, and adaptive regeneration settings you can tune for one-pedal driving or classic coasting. The RAV4 suits those who still seek the edge, while the Crown Signia is a masterclass in stress-free, near-luxury cruising. It's a peek at Toyota's electrified destiny, a world of choices, one philosophy underpinning them all. Real-world usability, life-tested, family-approved. Owning an SUV is about more than spec sheets. It's about the unseen, daily challenges that shape our lives. Here, the RAV4 excels in the realm of function. Cargo space is class-leading, 37.6 cubic feet behind the second row, expandable to nearly 69 cubic feet. The tailgate opening is squared off, easy to load, with a low liftover height for dogs, bikes, or IKEA boxes. The second row seats recline for comfort, and the rear footwells are deep enough to accommodate even 6-footers in all-day drives. Power outlets abound, both 12-volt and USB-C, and even a household AC plug for camping trips. The RAV4's fuel economy is impressive. Depending on the variant, combined EPA ratings top 39 to 42 mpg hybrids, with the PHEV offering silent, emissions-free urban driving and total system efficiency rivaling small diesels. Maintenance, typically a pain point on electrified cars, is simplified with Toyota's new modular hybrid architecture, fewer service intervals, greater component durability, and powertrain warranties stretching into the next decade. Urban maneuverability? Despite its brawn, the RAV4's turning circle is tight, visibility is superb, and standard 360-degree cameras help thread tight parking garages or city streets. Toyota Safety Sense 4.0 offers advanced semi-autonomous parking, lane keeping, and adaptive cruise for all trims, a testament to Toyota's commitment to everyday safety and stress-free driving. The Crown Signia's focus is comfort and convenience. Seating is more reclined, ideally suited for daily commutes, school runs, and highway marathons. Cargo space is slightly less with the coupe-like roofline, 25.8 cubic feet behind the second row, expanding to nearly 69 cubic feet when folded flat. The hatch opens with a whisper. The floor is low and lined with plush carpeting. In real-world family tests, the Crown Signia shines in climate control, quick acting, ultra-quiet, rear seat amenities, multi-zone air, heating, and a ride that never shocks or jars, even on pockmarked city roads. Thoughtful touches abound. A full-length panoramic roof for stargazing, buttery soft door pulls, built-in window sunshades, and an optional digital key for smartphone-only entry and start. The hybrid powertrain is hyper-efficient, delivering up to 39 mpg city and 37 highway. Real-world owners have reported even better, especially on longer lakeshore loops, where the hybrid cycles between engine and battery with seamless grace. Toyota Safety Sense 3.0 provides the most advanced menu of lane keeping, pre-collision, adaptive high beams, and dynamic radar cruise. The only critique? The Crown Signia's rear roofline does marginally reduce tall person cargo or dog hauling ability compared to the RAV4. Day after day, both SUVs deliver the quiet confidence their buyers expect. The RAV4 is the pack mule, the adventure enabler. The Crown Signia is the rolling salon, elevating every journey from chore to pleasure. Both are among the safest, most user-friendly vehicles Toyota has ever sold. Emotional and brand factor, identity in motion. A car is more than a tool, it's an extension of its driver's soul. The 2026 RAV4 evokes a spirit of possibility. Its buyers run the gamut. Young families seeking reliability, retirees chasing mountain trails, professionals needing a single vehicle to embrace work, play, and everything between. The RAV4 is about freedom. Mountain biking at dawn, snowstorms at dusk, countless everyday moments made easier by trust in Toyota's promise. The Crown Signia, by contrast, appeals to those who see driving as ritual, not just routine. Success isn't always loud. It's sometimes measured in comfort, serenity, a sense that you've arrived. Urban professionals, empty nesters trading up from sedans, style-conscious couples wanting a touch of Lexus without the sticker shock. For these people, the Crown Signia is an affirmation. Both vehicles reflect Toyota's new brand philosophy. Long known for built to last, Toyota now seeks to marry durability and status with refinement and sustainability. As Chief Engineer Hiroki Nakajima, paraphrased, has said, "A reliable car earns trust. A beautiful car earns desire. A car that is both defines the era." RAV4 owners prize peace of mind and the thrill of the unknown. Crown Signia owners savor serenity, prestige, and a quiet, subtle confidence. In truth, both Toyotas ask us to reflect. What do we seek from a vehicle? Is it legacy or new luxury? Rugged adventure or the art of presence on the boulevard? Each offers its own answer, yet together they signal the brand's global maturation, from practicality to a wider, deeper sense of what a car can be. Verdict: one philosophy, two destinies. So, which of these SUVs claims the crown? The RAV4 6th generation is a global utility player, smarter, tougher, and more resourceful than ever. If your life plays out among mountain switchbacks, trailheads, city streets, and family errands, there is hardly a better choice for adventure and everyday reliability. Its hybrid and plug-in options deliver efficiency without fear, and the new TNGA platform brings the best handling and practicality of any RAV4 to date. The Crown Signia is Toyota's artistry crossover, an answer for those prioritizing style, comfort, and serenity in their journey. Its cabin rivals true luxury brands for materials and sound quality. Its ride is as smooth as a cloud, and the hybrid powertrain delivers graceful, economical progress through even the busiest of cityscapes. For touring, commuting, and impressing passengers, it's an overachiever at an attainable price. If elegance, calm, and curbside charm matter more than cargo space or trail-ready toughness, this is the one. Ultimately, each vehicle wins under a different set of priorities. For adventure, versatility, and unshakable trust, the RAV4 is peerless. For comfort, sophistication, and the gentle assertion of success, the Crown Signia is your travel companion. Toyota has threaded a single engineering path, efficiency, utility, reliability, through two very different spirits. In the end, both the RAV4 and the Crown Signia tell the same story. The journey from utility to artistry, from Toyota's hard-won reputation for reliability to its blossoming identity as a maker of cars that stir the senses as well as serve the needs. The road ahead, once a place of simple choice, now invites us to dream wider, drive further, and savor the beauty in every mile. Ready to explore the RAV4's wild side or crown your driveway with pure luxury? Hit like if you enjoyed the journey, subscribe for more deep dive automotive stories, and let us know in the comments. Which Toyota would you choose for your next adventure? Your road, your story. Follow along and drive the future with us.